Made a call.
To who, son?
The man.
What man, baby?
The man. Mama, don't you know who the man is?
Walter Lee.
The man, like the guys in the street. Say the man. Captain Boss. Mr. Charlie. Old Captain. Please, Mr. Boss Man.
Lindner.
That's right. That's good. I told him to come right over.
For what? What do you want to see him for?
We're going to do business with him.
What you talking about, son?
Talking about life, Mama. You always tell me about life, like it is. Well, I laid there on my back today, and I figured it out. Life just like it is. Who gets and who don't. Mama, you know it's all divvied up, life is. Sure enough, between the talkers, between the takers and the tooken. I figured it out finally. Yeah, some of us always getting tooken. People like us, Willie Harris, they don't never get tooken. And you know why the rest of us do? Because we all mixed up bad. We get to looking around for the right and wrong, and we worry about it and cry about the wrong and the right of all things of all the time. And all the time, man, them takers is out there operating, just taking and taking. Willie Harris, shoot, Willie Harris don't even count. He don't even count in the big scheme of all things. But I'll say one thing for old Willie Harris, he's taught me something. He's taught me to keep an eye out on what counts in this world. Yeah, thanks, Willie.
What did you call that man for, Walter Lee?
Called him to tell him to come on over and show. Gonna put on a show for the man, just what he wants to see. You see, Mama, the man came over here today. He told us that them people out there, they willing to pay us to move out of there. Lord have mercy, we told that man to get out. Oh, we was some proud folks this afternoon. We were still full of that old time stuff.
You talking about taking them people's money to keep us from moving in there?
I ain't just talking about it, baby. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh God, where's the bottom? Where's the real, honest-to-God bottom so we can't go any farther?
See? That's the old stuff. You and that boy was here today. You want everybody to carry a flag and spear and start marching songs, huh? You want to spend your life looking for things and trying to find the right and the wrong, huh? Yeah, you really know what's going to happen to that boy someday? He'll find himself sitting in a dungeon, locked up forever, and the takers will have the key. Forget it, baby. There ain't no causes, there ain't no nothing but taking in this world, and he who takes is the most smartest, and it don't make a bit of difference how.
You making something inside me cry, son. Some awful pain inside me.
Don't cry, Mama. Understand. The white man is going to walk in that door able to write us checks for more money than we ever had. It's important to him, and it's going to help him. I'm going to put on a show, Mama.
Son, I come from 5 generations of people who were slaves and sharecroppers, but ain't nobody in my family never let nobody pay him no money. That was a way of telling us why we wasn't fit to walk the earth. We ain't never been that poor. We ain't never been that dead inside.
Well, we are dead now. All the talk about the dreams and sunlight that goes on in this house, all dead.
What's the matter with you all? I didn't make this world. It was given to me this way. Yes, want me some yachts someday. Yes, I want to hang some real pearls around my wife's neck. Ain't she supposed to wear some pearls? Someone tell me, who decides which woman is supposed to wear pearls in this world? I tell you, I am a man, and I think my wife should wear some pearls in this world.
Baby, how you gonna feel on the inside?
Fine. Gonna feel fine.
You won't have nothing left then, Walter Lee.
I'm gonna feel fine, Mama. I'm gonna look the man in the eyes and say, all right, Mr. Linder, that's your neighborhood out there. You got the right to keep it the way you want. Write the check and this house is yours. And I'm gonna say, and you people just put the money in my hand. Maybe I'll just get down on my knees. Captain, Mr. Bossman, yes, great white father, just get us some money for no God's sake. And we ain't going to come out there and dirty up your white folks' neighborhood.
That is not a man. That's nothing but a toothless rat.
Yes, death done come in this here house. Done come walking in my house. On the lips of my children, you what's supposed to be my beginning again. You what's supposed to be my harvest. You more than your brother?
He's no brother of mine.
What you say?
I I said that that individual in that room is no brother of mine.
That's what I thought you said. You feeling like you're better than he is today? Yes? What'd you tell him a minute ago? That he wasn't a man? Yes? You gave him up for me? You done wrote this epitaph too. Like the rest of the world? Well, who gave you the privilege?
Be on my side for once. You saw what he just did, Mama. You saw him, down on his knees. Wasn't it you who taught me to despise any man who did that? Do what he's going to do.
Yes, I taught you that. Me and your daddy. But I thought I taught you something else too. I thought I taught you to love him.
Love him? There's nothing to love.
There's always something left to love. And if you ain't learned that, you ain't learned nothing. Have you cried for that boy today? I don't mean for yourself and for the family, 'cause we lost some money. I mean for him, what he been through and what it's done to him. Child, when do you think is the time to love somebody the most? When they done good and make things easy for everybody. Well then, you ain't through learning, because that ain't the time at all. It's when he's at his lowest and can't believe in himself 'cause the world done whipped himself. When you starts measuring somebody, measure him right, child. Measure him right. Make sure you done taking into account what hills and valleys he come through before he got to wherever he is.
Grandma, I'm moving downstairs. We just pulled in.
Hello there. He's here.
Well, I certainly was glad to hear from you people. Life can really be so much simpler than people let it be most of the time. Well, with whom do I negotiate? You, Mrs. Younger, or your son here? Just some official papers, son.
Travis, you go downstairs.
No, Travis, you stay right here, and you make him understand what you're doing, Walter Lee. You teach him good, like Willie Harris taught you. You show where our 5 generations done come to. Go ahead, son.
Well, Mr. Linder, we called you because, well, me and my family, we're very plain people.
Yes.
I mean, I've worked as a chauffeur most of my life, and my wife here, she does most of the domestic work in the people's kitchen. So does my mother. I mean, we are plain people.
Yes, Mr. Younger.
And, well, my father, well, he was a laborer most of his life.
Yes.
My father almost beat a man to death once because a man called him a bad name or something. You know what I mean?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Well, I mean that we come from people with a lot of pride. I mean, we are very proud people. And that's my sister over there, and she's going to be a doctor, and we're very proud.
Well, I'm sure that's very nice, but...
Well, I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is that we called you over here to tell you that we is very proud that this is my son, who makes the 6th generation of our family in this country, and that we have thought about your offer, and we have decided to move up into our house because my father, he earned it. We don't want to make no trouble for anybody or fight no causes, but we will try to be good neighbors. That's all we got to say. We don't want your money.
I take it then that you have decided to occupy.
That's what the man said.
Then I would like to appeal to you, Mrs. Younger. You're older and wiser and understand things better, I'm sure.
I'm afraid you don't understand. My son said we was going to move, and there ain't nothing left for me to say. You know how these young folks is nowadays, mister. Can't do a thing with them. Goodbye.
Well, if you're that final about it, there's nothing left for me to say. I think I can people know what it is.
Well, for God's sake, the movement aren't here. Let's get the heck out of here.
Ain't it the truth? Look at all this here mess. Bruce, put Travis good jacks on him. Walter Lee, fix your tie and something silly. You do it just like somebody told you. Lord have mercy. You all start on down. Travis, child, you don't go empty-handed. Ruth, where did I put that box with my skeleton in? I want to be in charge of it myself. I'm going to make us the biggest dinner we ever ate tonight. Benita, what's the matter with them stockings? Pull them things up, girl.
Mama, I saw Daddy ask me to marry her today and go to Africa.
He did? You ain't old enough to marry nobody. Darling, that ain't no bale of cotton. Please handle it so we can sit in it again. I had that chair 25 years.
So to Africa, Mama. Be a doctor in Africa.
Yes, baby.
Africa? What do you want to go to Africa for?
Practice then.
Girl, if you ain't get them silly ideas out of your head, You better marry yourself a man with some hoop.
What have you got to do with who I marry?
Plenty. Now, I think that George Richardson man, why, he'd be a great man to marry. I don't know why you aren't more interested in him.
That ain't ever gonna happen.
Yeah, they something all right, my children.
Yeah, there's something. Let's go, Lena.
Yes, I'm coming. Ruth,
Yes?
he finally came into his manhood today, didn't he? Kind of like Rainbow after the rain.
Yes, Lena.
Ruth, Mama, Travis, get over here.
All right, honey, go on down. I'll be down directly.